Okay, well, we'll give them one more minute. All right, Collier County. It's time for our 10 a.m. broadcast. Less than 2 hours to go until the 9th annual Give Where You Live, Collier County. And look, I've got a very special guest with me here to kick off our 10 a.m. stream. It's Cindy from the Community Foundation. Good morning, Cindy. How are you?
I am great, Chris. How are you?
Doing excellent, excellent. This has been so much fun so far today. We are meeting so many of these really special participating nonprofits as we're getting ready. Cindy, we've got 37 nonprofits that'll be participating in Give Where You Live this year, starting in less than 2 hours. It's a big day.
It's amazing. This event has done so much for these nonprofits over the past 9 years, or this will be the 9th year. This event has brought in over $35 million since we started. So we're thrilled to have all these nonprofits participating today.
Cindy, we've got a $500,000 match pool that is sponsored, $400,000 worth from the Richard M. Schulz Foundation and $100,000 being contributed by the Collier Community Foundation. Talk about what that means for these nonprofits.
Well, this is a great opportunity for them because the first $2,500 they raise is matched dollar for dollar by the Community Foundation. And then after that, it's based on totals of how much they raise as to how much of the match they get from the Richard M. Schulz Family Foundation. But this is just a huge boost in a time where, you know, we're dealing with the end of COVID. We're post Ian here. A lot of these nonprofits have been struggling, and this just gives them a much needed boost.
Cindy, it's such a special opportunity. I want to say thank you for giving me a chance to meet a lot of these nonprofits that we're going to be speaking to all throughout the day. We've got a couple of them waiting here, so I don't want to make them wait too long. I know you've got a lot going on today too, so we'll let you get back to work. But we'll certainly see you again throughout the day. Cindy and I will be live once we kick off the Giving Day as well. We're going to be teaming up for some prize announcements throughout the day also. Let's take a quick look at those prizes as well, Cindy. $50,000 prize pool sponsored by the Schulz Foundation as well. Pretty great opportunity.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. And like you were saying earlier, you know, that golden ticket could happen at any time. So be sure that you're watching.
I can't wait. I get the chills, Cindy. I bet you do too, even down there in Collier County. It's just a wonderful, wonderful day. It's such an uplifting feeling to be part of it. And so Cindy, thank you. We'll let you get back to work. And I'm going to bring on our very first nonprofit of our 10 a.m. hour. We'll see you in a little bit, Cindy.
Okay, great. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's take a look here. We have got, let me get my screen reconfigured here. we have got Dr. Linda coming on here. There you are, Dr. Linda. Good morning. This is Dr. Linda Cunning. She is the Executive Director of New Horizons of Southwest Florida. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about the mission of your organization. Give me the nuts and bolts. What do you guys do?
Yeah, New Horizons serves incredible K through 12 students that are in our community that are highly under-resourced. And so we provide tutoring, mentoring, character building, faith building activities for them. And I'm just so blessed that we have over 600 students in our program, and we absolutely love each and every one of them.
Now, today is a big day for you guys. This is year 7 participating for you guys in Give Where You Live. So what does this day mean to your organization every year?
Well, most of our funding is from our community. And so because of Give Where You Live, this is our biggest fundraiser every year. So we can't thank Collier Community Foundation and the Schultz Foundation for putting this on. We depend on this, and our supporters absolutely love giving to this event.
Those supporters mean everything. I'm going to bring up your page here as we take a look. Let's talk about the impact of some of your different donation levels. I see $150 provides a week of after-school snacks at a club. $700, $1,000, $4,000. Do you have a big goal for today? And talk a little bit about the importance of these donations.
Well, our donations are so important just because it really does impact our community when you sow into the students. And so because of that, this event is very important overall. We're looking for a $400,000 goal. That's our goal for today. And so we are really wanting to push that through. We're actually excited. We're going to be opening up one, possibly 2 sites coming up. So we have 7 different clubs, and our students go to the clubs in our community, in their neighborhood. It's a neighborhood model that we use. And it's so important to sponsor these precious, oh my goodness, they're so precious, our students. And again, K through 12. And so you can imagine our community comes out and volunteers for us too. So through this event and through our everyday practices with our community, you are literally changing the life of these students.
So special. And you can see, this is of course, your Give Where You Live page. Again, at noon Eastern today, Give Where You Live Collier, the 9th annual will kick off. You've got a great video here that you can tune in and watch, and you can read so much more about the story here, as well as you can see some of those prizes that your organization will be chasing down today. It's a special day. It really is, Dr. Linda, and it's very, very special to meet you. I want to say thank you for taking some time today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, again, we want to thank you, Chris, for helping us to get the word out. And again, this is just such an important day for us. So if anybody ever has questions, please go to the Give Where You Live website, and it will actually give our contact information. I am happy to talk to you.
It's been wonderful to meet you. Thank you so much for taking some time this morning, Dr. Linda. I know it's a very, very busy day, and I'm sure you got a lot going on. Anything special happening this afternoon? How are you guys activating your donors?
Oh my goodness! So all of our social media, we've been actually advertising this for months, and so we're so excited that people have started to talk about it, share, do special projects to raise funds today. So we're really excited about it.
What a great moment. What a great opportunity to meet you. $400,000 goal today. And I wish you the very, very best of luck in pursuing that goal. So if you're watching this and you're supporting the organization, make sure you hit that share button. Let everybody know that you're supporting New Horizons today during the 9th annual Give Where You Live Collier. Thank you so much, Dr. Linda. It's great to meet you. And we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, let's bring on one more organization here. We have got our St. Matthew's House is here. There they are. How about that special effect there, guys? Good morning, good morning.
Morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Happy Give Where You Live Collier Day, almost. We're almost there. We're counting down the minutes now.
Yeah, that's right. Very exciting to be with you this morning.
Wonderful. So we have got Ray and Marisol, is that right?
Well, Marisol is a little under the weather, so we have our Campbell Lodge shelter manager, Sarah Hartzell, filling in. So
Okay,
yes,
we've got Sarah.
this is
I'm Sarah.
Okay, sorry about that, Sarah. Guys, tell me all about the mission of St. Matthew's House.
Thank you, Chris. Well, first of all, thank you and Cindy at the Community Foundation for what you're doing this morning. And we greatly appreciate the opportunity to be on Facebook Live with you. It's really a special day, as you've been alluding to with the previous interviews. St. Matthew's House has been in Collier County, specifically in Naples, for 35 years, since Thanksgiving Day of 1988. We started as a feeding ministry where a group of ladies who were studying the book of Matthew got together and decided that they wanted to address food insecurity and hunger through a soup kitchen that started on, like I said, Thanksgiving Day of 1988. We then grew into a homeless shelter, and then the revolving door of homelessness led our organization to develop a faith-based integrated recovery program for those struggling with substance use disorders. Over the years, we've also had a pantry where we've been able to serve those that would be considered in poverty, where they could come through and get groceries once every couple of weeks or once a month. And during the pandemic, that actually blew up, and also with the help of the Richard A. Schultz Foundation, we were able to take that model of distribution into a mobile model. We have a warehouse where we're serving close to 15 to 17,000 households per month through our food distribution. So we are in a footprint of 19 different facilities all over Southwest Florida, but our original beginnings are in Collier County, serving those that were living in the woods and the homeless population that unfortunately we see has grown over the years.
Let's take a look at your Give Where You Live page. I'm going to bring it up on the screen as I ask you to talk a little bit about the importance of donations today and some of the donation levels. Let's pull that up here. What do donations mean to your organization, especially today?
Yeah, it's phenomenal the amount of impact the dollars will make to our organization. We can provide a hot meal for those that are living either in our shelter or those that are literally homeless on the street through our soup kitchen for under $2. So when you give an increment of $25, as you see there, or $250, whatever that number is, you're literally providing hot meals for those individuals who are either in our care or those that are living on the streets in homelessness. Our shelter bed nights are about $37 per night to provide housing for one homeless individual for the night. So as you look at the scale of that, that brings us to a tremendous impact that even a very little amount of dollars, $250, you could be providing shelter bed nights for individuals that are living in our care. And then of course our recovery program is a little bit more expensive, but certainly it costs us roughly about $50,000 to produce one graduate from our substance use disorder program. And so if you have the capacity or the ability to give, you could actually contribute to a changed individual who has struggled with substance abuse for a majority of their life.
It's incredible the impact that everyone can make. Everyone is a philanthropist today.
Yes.
We mentioned, of course, we want to give a huge shout out and say thank you to everyone at the Richard M. Schultz Family Foundation for the impact that they've helped make. But today is the day where everyone can be a philanthropist and really help make an impact. You guys mentioned you've been involved with this Giving Day all 9 years now. So we want to say a special thank you for sticking around 9 years. And I think it's safe to say we can sign you up for year 10. We'll see you next year for year 10 as well. But this year in particular has been really challenging, for your area, over the last 6-7 months with hurricane recovery. Just talk a little bit about the increased need for your services since that hurricane passed through.
Absolutely, Chris. I love what you said, that today everybody can be a philanthropist. You can make an impact with $10 or $20. And so thank you for pointing that out. But the disaster, it has impacted our community. It has impacted our staff. Many of the staff who are here at the facility that we're sitting in, we rode out the storm in this facility with our residents. And since then, we have seen an increase of need on our wait list. We've seen a large portion of first-time homelessness are coming to us because they were displaced from Hurricane Ian. About 11 to 15 residents in this facility have been in and out. That number has fluctuated, is what I mean by that. At any given time, and their presenting problem was they were displaced from Hurricane Ian. So our address to that has been, we have, along with the Community Foundation, been able to have a staff member that is solely dedicated to disaster response. They're not trying to compete with or duplicate a lot of the services that are already out there from a FEMA case manager or some of the other organizations that do national disaster relief. Our role in this disaster position is to really impact the communities where we can be a benefit with maybe furniture or those minor repairs. And then also working with our population of folks that live at the shelter who were displaced to be able to get them back on their feet as well. So we're rebuilding. A lot of the things that we do at St. Matthew's House address the storms that people face on a day-to-day basis, but certainly Hurricane Ian added a different level of complexity to the entire community, not just the homeless community. And we're here to help those folks as well.
I want to say thank you guys. And, Sarah, before we wrap up, we're not going to let you get out of here that easy. What is it that drives you to make you want to come to work every day? Tell us a little bit more about the specifics of what you do and why you love what you do.
I love what I do because this organization saved my own life. I'm one of the people that successfully went through the program, graduated, and started working here as soon as I graduated, and I've just continued coming in and helping those the way that I was helped, because I would not be here if it wasn't for this organization, this facility, and it drives me to help someone else the way that I was helped.
What would you say to someone who's considering making a donation to your organization today?
Do it. It will undoubtedly help someone in any way, whether that's food, whether that's shelter, whether that's recovery. It's going to help a person, a live person.
Sorry, if you had 10 a.m. on your when is Chris going to get choked up for the first time bingo card, you win. So Ray and Sarah, thank you guys so much for taking the time. I'm sorry I just really appreciate hearing your story, and just want to wish you guys the best of luck today, starting at noon, the 9th annual Give Where You Live Collier Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. It's been a pleasure.
All right. Sorry about that. We've got one more organization lined up here. I see that Esther has joined the room. There she is. Let's bring her on. Good morning,
Hello.
Esther. Good
Hi,
morning.
Chris.
It's so good to see your smiling face. I know I've seen a video, and now here we are in real life, kind of.
Yes,
sort of.
indeed. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. It's wonderful to meet you. Year 7 of Give Where You Live for you guys. This is Esther Lully. She is the director at the Senior Center. Talk a little bit about what you guys do and why this day is so important to you.
Well, again, Chris, thank you for this opportunity, and also to the Collier Community Foundation. we're very grateful for it. And to all the listeners as well, and those that's going to be donating after they hear me speak about the great work we do here. At the Senior Center, our mission really is to provide comprehensive information regarding services, and resources that affect the quality of lives of both seniors and their caregivers, because we want to empower them to live, meaningful lives. And we do that through our activity programs here at the Collier Senior Center.
Sorry about that. We had Ray moving a couch there on the other camera. Can you still hear me? You can go on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, can you repeat the question? I'm just making sure I'm answering what you asked.
Yeah, talk about the impact of Give Where You Live, Collier, and this day on your organization.
Oh, wow. This day is significant for us. It's one of, honestly, one of our main fundraising events. So any support that we receive, honestly, we make great use of it. In fact, last year we were voted as the organization who had the most increase, who made significant strides from the previous year. And so we were really grateful for that. And again, thank you to all our sponsors and our supporters that may be on this live right now listening as well. When someone gives to Collier Senior Center, they are literally enhancing the quality of lives of seniors. And what I like to say, Chris, is that often when I'm receiving the checks here, right, and we're making good use of it, whether it's helping with our direct assistance program or our Upslide program, the mental health component that we have that really battles isolation, depression in the elderly, because we also have a friendship connection group, and we also contract with a therapist to see seniors. And we know mental health is a taboo topic, especially in the realm of seniors. So having this program here, seeing seniors who are 70, 80 years old, some even 90, finally opening up, talking about traumas that they've experienced, things that they held, they never talked to their family about. That type of freedom, honestly, there is no language to truly express it, honestly, other than just gratitude. But that's the type of influence, that's the type of quality, value that people are adding to the lives of senior here. So I could go on and on and on. I don't know if you have time for me to talk about everything, but
we got plenty of time, Esther.
It's without limits. It's without limits, honestly.
Esther, congratulations on that Go-Getter prize. I'm going to bring up the slide here and show everyone, again, $50,000 prize pool, that Esther was mentioning. They won a significant portion of it last year. Wouldn't it be cool to win another $5,000 Go-Getter prize this year? I do want to take a moment and play the video that you sent over as well. Let's take a look at some of the work that you guys are doing, and we'll come right back with Esther.
Absolutely.
It is our duty to extend a hand out to the elderly, who are some of the most vulnerable people in our community, and offer them a place where they feel welcome, where they feel like they have a reason to wake up in the morning. So these seniors may have lived isolated lives in the past, but since coming to the Senior Center, they are not living isolated anymore. It's just an organic feeling, a vibe, energy, or spirit, whatever you want to call it, that people feel here. And I think it's because they're all on a similar journey together, and it's just so comforting for them to feel like, well, there's a place for me. When people walk in, they feel the energy, they feel the electricity, and that's the type of change and difference that we offer to make in the lives of our seniors.
Oh, Esther, you got me crying again here, man. That energy and excitement. I'm tearing up a little bit. Not to make this about me, but my own grandmother just turned 90 back in November.
Wow.
And she's staying in a similar facility, not in Florida, but up in New York. And knowing how much those shared experiences really mean to her, and what that means to our family, it's really, really special, the work that you guys are doing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And man, what a blessing, right? To be 90, so much to learn. And every time somebody asks me about Collier Senior Center, why do we do the work we do? I fall short of words, but stories are what creates impact, right? Especially real stories, right? There's this gentleman that we had here was a senior, and his name was Jorge. Jorge was at the senior center every single day from the opening of the center in 2014 up until his very last day when we said goodbye, just a little bit before New Year's New Year's Day, in fact. And Jorge, for years, he's been saying, Esther, help me write a story. I want to talk about, I want to share my story. I want to talk about how the senior center has impacted me. His children would come to visit him, which wasn't often, but they would find him here. He had medical scares and he would be in the hospital. We go visit him and he's literally telling the doctors, he wants to be, he wants to get out because he wants to go to the Collier Senior Center in the morning. He wants to put up the chairs. He wants to be part of our dance activities, right? He wants to be with his peers. He wants to fellowship, participate in the free lunch hot meal program that we have going on with the county. He was a staple here at the center. And unfortunately, we had no idea that on the eve, a little bit before January 1st, when we said, bye, Jorge, I'll see you Monday, had no idea that that was going to be the last that we seen him. And I tell you, when we opened back up on January 3rd and I came to the center, immediately I felt his absence. Immediately. It was in the little things. He wasn't here to help with the chairs, till this day, I feel his absence, but what a testament, right? To someone could be in the hospital and they want to come to the center because this is where they feel accepted. This is where they feel welcome. They feel loved. They're dignified here, right? Their age isn't put to a limit in terms of their intelligence and their significance of what they could contribute to the earth and the value that they could input in people's lives. And we have so much more of those testimonies. We have, we have older adults that's dropping off their parents here and they could go to work in peace because they know there's going to be activities going on, right? To engage and to stimulate them mentally, get them going physically and connect them emotionally to other people that's going to understand what they're going through, and how they're aging. And so this is a center, honestly, where we embrace aging and we want to celebrate that, right? As you're showing here on the screen, from the classes and the services that we offer, the yoga, the Zumba, the art therapy that we do here, the direct emergency for seniors who fall below the federal income level, who needs assistance after, they pretty much expunge all their resources, right? We're here to help them with that. Again, we have the mental health component here. Again, we're making mental health a must-have conversation within the senior community. So we're putting respect on people's names around here and on the lives of seniors. And it's just wonderful. It really is. It's an honor.
Esther, I am not kidding when I say I think I could talk to you all day long. I love your energy and enthusiasm. It's no surprise to me at all that you guys would have won the Go-Getter Award last year. And I will certainly be looking out for you guys on the leaderboards as the 9th annual Give Where You Live Collier kicks off at noon today. I hate that we got to cut things short, but I'm sure that if you want to just let everybody know where they can learn more about the Senior Center. Of course, I had your Giving Day page up, but I'm sure you have a website and social media channels as well.
Absolutely. They can go to our website, collier-seniorcenter.org, or go ahead and stop by. We're located at 4898 Coronado Parkway. We're the old library here in the Golden Gate area. Stop in, call me. We could set up a tour together. Listen, come and see it for yourself because it's pure magic. Honestly, you got to be in the room to see it. You see a little bit in the video. And honestly, that video was just a snippet. We had Wink News here the other day for Valentine's. So I'm telling you, come and see it for yourself and you will understand why we do what we do.
Sign me up. When I get down there, I'm coming for a tour, I promise.
I'm holding you to it. I'm holding you to it.
Now it's on Facebook Live, Esther, so it's got to happen, all right?
Yes.
Esther, it was great to meet you. Best of luck today and tomorrow during the 9th annual Give Where You Live Collier Day.
Thank you again, and thank you to all our sponsors. Give.
Isn't she the best? Thank you so much, Esther. Wow, what a cool opportunity this has been to get a chance to meet all these folks that we talked to during this 10 a.m. hour. Again, my name is Chris Strubb, the Giving Day guy. Thrilled to be with you here throughout the duration, even before the day even starts. We're going to take you from before the day even gets going today all the way through. We'll wrap things up with you guys at noon tomorrow with a countdown, and then 4 p.m. with a full-on wrap-up of all things Give Where You Live Collier. If you're into this day, if you're as stoked as Esther is about Give Where You Live Collier, then I want you to stay tuned. We've got a 11 a.m. broadcast coming up in just a few minutes. I'm going to grab a drink of water and wipe the tears from my eyes as I continue to cry through these conversations. STARability Foundation, Friends of Rookery Bay, and Healthcare Network will join us in just a few minutes. Let's throw it to pre-recorded Chris. Whoops, pressed the wrong button there. There you go. And it looks like St. Matthew's House is still watching here. Thanks so much for having us and listening to our story. Give Where You Live Collier is one of our favorite times of the year. Yeah, check that out. When you comment on this Facebook Live, I can put your comment right up on screen and we can have a little conversation. So if you've got questions, if you want to tell me who you're supporting, throw your comments up there. New Horizons also pops in and says, thank you for helping us reach our goal, and shares their donation link there in the comments as well. Making it easy for you to get on and support starting at noon Eastern today. It's Give Where You Live Collier 2023. Let's throw it to pre-recorded Chris to talk a little bit about the prize structure, and I'll be back live at 11 a.m. Eastern with the next set of organizations. Take it away, me from yesterday. This year, $50,000 is available in the Give Where You Live Collier prize pool, thanks to the Richard M. Scholl's Family Foundation. There are two $5,000 golden ticket prizes that will be announced randomly throughout the 24-hour period of Give Where You Live Collier. They can be announced at any time, so make sure you stay tuned to social media. There are 3 P2P Dash prizes. These will be awarded to the top 3 peer-to-peer fundraisers during the first hour of Give Where You Live Collier. So make sure you've got your P2P audience mobilized and ready to go right at 12 noon when the day gets going. There are 3 $5,000 go-getter prizes. These will be awarded at the conclusion of Give Where You Live Collier to the organizations that improved the most since last year's event in terms of dollars raised. 1 go-getter prize will be awarded to the winner in each of the 3 categories based on operating budget size: small, medium, and large. The Martini Minute Prize will be distributed right at 5 p.m. on February 15th. It's a donation opportunity with a twist. Each donation that comes in from 5 o'clock to 5:01 will be matched 1-to-1 up to $500 until that $5,000 is exhausted. Finally, the Motivation Minute. This last minute opportunity at 11 a.m. on February 16th be very similar to the Martini Minute. Every donation up to $500 will be matched 1-to-1 until that $5,000 is exhausted. It's the 11th hour. Ready, set, go. You can learn more about all of these different prizes that are available at givewhereyoulivecollier.org/prizes.